Hello everyone, my name is Kinan Chasarijaya. Today I will present about my poster that discussing about investigating bread market in Singapore. So start from the background. The client is a local bakery chain operating in Singapore. Recently, the client is facing competitive situation due to rising costs of raw materials as geopolitically and climate issues happen. The competitors are coming from international chain bakery that sell upscale products and independent bakeries that sells in cheaper price. Meanwhile, consumers in Singapore demand for a healthier option and locally sourced ingredients for their food consumed, including for bakery products. They look for whole grain, gluten-free bread to suit the government regulation on strict nutrition and dietary issues in Singapore. Hence, the client must redesign its product and determine the suitable target market, including determine the price, the branding, how it's served to the customer, all of which is used to determine the rebranding strategy that should be done. So the client can survive to keep its business profitable during the rising input costs. So, and the next point, we going to the research problem. The research question is: does corporate image, service quality, perceived price, and corporate social responsibilities activity affect customer satisfaction? The first point of the research objective is to know whether good corporate image and intense exposure of CSR activity done by company can lead to customer satisfaction. The second point, to know whether personalized service is important to customer satisfaction. The third point is to know whether cheap price lead to customer satisfaction. And the last point, to know customer expectation to the client's brand and products. So the next, we're going to the proposed and research approach. The descriptive and the exploratory. Research design name is two-stage qualitative research. And the justification, the client wants to know the relationship between four variables to customer satisfaction and also what customers expect on the client's brand. Hence, descriptive approach will be more suitable to find out the relationships between the four factors to the level of customer satisfaction, whereas the exploratory approach is suitable to explore customer expectation and anything related to the brand. Two-stage cross-sectional qualitative method will be suitable to accommodate the needs of client since it can analyze both quantitative and qualitative aspects. Interviews done in a short time between 15 to 20 minutes to accommodate the limited meeting time with shoppers in the stores or shopping malls where the bakery are located. And the next point, we're going to propose data collection method. We are using the mixed method, qualitative and the quantitative, will be used to get response for the respondent with face-to-face interview done in central location with cluster sampling method. So I choose the mixed method as close end response. The quantitative and are needed to answer the standardized question such as income, gender, favorite ingredients, proximity to stores, accepted price range of bakery products, their perspective about corporate image and the expected service given, how they see corporate social responsibility activity, and other demographic data. Meanwhile, open-ended response, the qualitative, are needed to know consumer behavior, consumer perspective, and their expectation to bakery products. Face-to-face interview is considered suitable as interviews can directly see the reaction from the shoppers about their willingness to be respondents and assist them in answering questions. The interview will be done in central location, which done the mentioned stores to ensure that the respondents are also customer of bakeries. I choose this ensure that the respondents are close to target population being observed. For the next point, we're going to the proposed target population. The target population definition is the consumer of local bakery chain in Singapore. By interviewing the customer, the result of the research can be more focused to right respondent with the correct target market. The sampling frame is as cluster sampling method is chosen. Consumers from Four Leaves, Baker Talent, Primo Deli, and Bread Talk who shop in four chosen outlet in Tampines area from January 18 to January 24, 2025 from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. are chosen as respondents in this research. The short interview is done to respondent shopping in the store. The interviewers will be ready on the stores. Look for people carrying packaging from bakeries or shop inside the store and offer to interview them. The next point is propose a sampling plan. I use non-probability sampling in this research. Non-probability sampling is used as the interviewers will choose shoppers to carry packaging from mentioned bakeries or shop inside the bakeries and offer to have a short face-to-face interview on site. Judgment from the interviews might happen as hurried customer may not comfortable for being interviewed. Thus, the interviewers may only choose people who are not in a hurry or tolerant for such situation. So we go into the Q&A session. For the first question is what are two main disadvantages of using the data collection method you have proposed and why? So I answer it. The two main disadvantages of the data collection method that I choose is the first one. Since I had held the interview in four different stores in Tampines, I need some qualified and trained interviews for to handle processing of inquiring response from respondents. This is a high cost method. However, I consider face-to-face interviews as something important since the respondent may not consider bread business as something serious, whereas I need seriousness of the respondent in answering the question I give so my client can get more reliable to help them make decision about their products. And there are possibilities of interviewers plus and courtesy bias happen in the process. Interview bias is a pre-assumption owned by the interviewers in determining which person should be approached, whereas the courtesy bias is a when interview tendency give answer that interviewers want to hear, rather than speaking about the truth. These biases may distort the information that should be gained from the research. And the second question from question 4. What sampling method would you recommend if the target population is changed to high-level executives such as CEOs and COOs and why? If target population is changed into high-level executive such as CEOs and COOs, I must change the method. In-depth interview will be more suitable as they have limited time due to their busy activities. By having in-depth interviewers, more precious information can be gained from their wide perspective of business instead of closing-ended response. I should also train my interviewers as this method really needs high qualification interviewers. The emphasis to qualitative method is also more beneficial for the interviewers, so client can get deeper insights about important issues. The process will be taken in central location methods such as in their office, homes, or any place depending on their convenience. Thank you very much. That's all from me. Thank you.